Hey guys, Nikki here. Another exciting video for you guys. Hair and makeup. Woo, okay. So what I'm going to do, like always, is start with hair first. This is a wig from UUHAIR. Yeah. A straight wig, if you guys can see, with lots of baby hair. It is extremely long and I'm going to show you guys everything. So first, let me start with the packaging.
This is the work of a pyromaniac. This is the work of a pyromaniac.
Now, I was highly impressed taking the hair out of the bag because it is really long and it is really thick to be long, and it was super heavy, so that was already a perk when I was taking it out of the bag. So what I will do right now is insert some clips of what I did to the hair. First of all, I cut the lace off of the hair, as always. So the next thing I did was use my Got2b glue gel to put the wig on, but then I noticed that I really should have bleached the front of the wig because it was like a pale whitish type color and it was visible, but I didn't have time to dye the hair at the top because it was already on. So what I did was took one of my face powders and a really small brush and just went in and turned the wig as close to my skin tone as possible. So the next thing I did was what did I do, y'all? Cut them baby hairs, girl. They were bangs. I had to cut them down. So what I did was just cut them down to where I can swoop them. They were still a little bit long, but not as long as they were. And I just used a razor or a tapered razor to do that with. And yeah, I just cut the mugs down. So the next thing I did was took some Lotta Body mousse to slick down the baby hair, because you don't want to get all that Got2b glue in your wig on the baby hair part, because believe me, that stuff is really hard to get out and it do start showing white sometimes. And so I just slicked the baby hairs down with that. Of course, I took some hairspray and sprayed it to make it lay a little bit flat, if you guys can see that. I didn't do a part or anything because I already had the problem of the closure. Why do I keep saying closure? Of the front lace not being skin tone, so I didn't want to have to go through that with a part. So I just did like a little flip over type thingy. And I like it. I think it looks very exotic or something. I'm like, girl. So I don't have hair falling out everywhere. It didn't have a stinky smell. It's not tangling or anything like that. It had 2 adjustable straps, which I love. It has combs in it. Nothing but good things to say about the hair so far. And I like the way when I first took it out, I was like, oh my gosh, because you guys know I don't like to do a lot to my wigs because I'm not a hairstylist. So I'm like, how am I gonna make this wig look natural or look good? And I did the best that I could. So I will leave all of the links to UUHAIR below the video. Love, love, love. I see so many good reviews on them. They sell weft hair and everything also. But girl, I am lazy, so I always opt out of that if I can and get a wig. If I have any discount codes or anything, I will also leave them below for you guys. And yeah, that's probably everything I have to say about this wig. I'm loving it. I'm going to wear it to the shop tomorrow, and you know, I'm going to give it a good little run. But as of right now, I put it on Snapchat and you guys went crazy. So all's good. So now that I've told you everything and showed you everything about this hair, I'm going to get into makeup. I will be using Juvius Place products today. Whoop whoop. Y'all see I'm catching up. And Kevin Aquan sent me some beautiful lip colors, so I just had to test out one. And girl, they metro booming, okay? So yeah, and our discussion today is gonna be starting a business or a small business, because girl, I don't know nothing about no corporations and stuff, but I can chat with you about a small business. So if you're interested in this, look, keep on watching. Alright guys, so it's pretty late. So my eyes are turning red. So let me get on the good foot. We're going to start with my favorite combo lately. I'm going to spray the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water and the Belief Aqua Bomb. And this is just for moisture because my face has been, well, it hasn't been dry, but I've been doing a lot of videos and stuff. And so it's sucking all the moisture out of it. It's not going to get too dry because I have oily skin, but yeah. So today I want to talk about business owners and starting your own business. I promised this video a while ago. Oh, you can see my true color today. Yes, because I used to be light bright or something. Starting your own business. I promised this. And I'm here, girl. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. Now, this is not going to be a... Look, I'm not a counselor or a business advisor. So this is not going to be a step-by-step. And it will vary per city. I mean, per state. City. Per state, per business. Per how much money you have to spend, but it's basically all the same. So now what I'm going to do is start on my brows. I have moisturized, and so you know what, I take that back. I'm not going to start on my brows. I want all of this out of the way. I'm going to add the primer of choice that I use, and I have oily skin, so you guys know that I use Milk of Magnesia. I will link a video. Every time I use this, people go crazy. And I've already explained everything about this in that video, you guys. So I'm going to link it and just check that out. So I'm going to put this all over my face. I'm not going to put it too much under my eyes, though, because I don't want my under eye concealer dry. But really good around my nose where I get really oily. So just a little bit right there. So yeah, forgot where I was staying, but this is just gonna be where I see people mess up. I messed up a whole lot, and that's why sometimes it's kind of hard to give out advice, because I had to go through trial and error. Like, I lost a lot of money, I went a lot of different routes and all of that, and I had to learn everything on my own. And now people come along and they just want you to tell them everything, which is not fair when you put blood, sweat, and tears into starting your own business. Now, there's nothing wrong with helping each other out, but you guys know some people are super lazy and just expect you to tell them everything, when a lot of times your answer is on Google. Let me turn my volume off. I have this problem every freaking time. Hold on. Alright guys, so now we're going to move on to the brows. But like I was saying, some people, I hate to say this, are just flat out lazy. And then they get mad when you won't tell them exactly what to do. It's like sometimes you have to research and study on your own. So like I was saying earlier, this video is not like a step-by-step or something written in stone. It's just going to be really like you're talking to your homegirl, and that's what we're going to do. So I am going to do part of my brows off camera. And the reason why I am doing them off camera is because I got this set right here from Juvius place. Been having it a minute, and it is the eyeliner set. And it has two in here. One is black, one is brown. And it did come with a brush also, a little angle brush. So what I'm going to do is take the brown one and do my brows today, which is going to be a little weird because it's been a minute since I've worn brown eyebrows, but we're going to make it work today, even if I have to take the black and put it at the tail end. So let's hope and pray this gel liner is not too slippery or anything, and go from there. And I'm just going to sculpt my brows with it. So yeah, where do I start? I want to start because nowadays it's easy to become a business owner. All you gotta do is start an Instagram and stay here in business. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I don't knock anybody's way of doing anything. It's not too brown. But you also have to make sure that things are in order in other ways, okay? So I know I come across a lot of people because I do teach one-on-one classes. I do teach classes. And so a lot of people sign up for these classes and they show up and they're already working MUAs, right? Nothing wrong with that either. But here's the thing. I say, where's your business cards? Do you have a website? Do you have this? And they're totally clueless. So, oh my gosh, I'm doing this so sloppy, but I'm going to clean it up. A lot of people are just so eager to start businesses now that they don't do things the right way, you guys. And I'm going somewhere with this. Just be very patient with me. I just always have to start out by, you know, saying what you guys need to hear. So, what I mean by that is, if you want to be able to get business loans and business properties and stuff in your name that doesn't fall under your social security number, and the difference between that is LLC and sole proprietorship. Now, if you want everything to fall under your sorry, guys, it's really late, social security number, then you're cool with having a sole proprietorship type business, which is always cheaper, okay? Which means if anybody sue you, it will be held under your social security number and they can come for your personal assets. Now, if you want a business to where if anything happened and you want your social security number to stay clear, you need to file for the cheapest type of business, and that would be an LLC, okay? So that's first. So just get that out there. And that does not have anything to do with getting your name and your logo trademark. That does not have anything to do with getting your tax ID number to purchase stuff, wholesale, and all of that. This is strictly the type of business that you have. So I am going to add a little black towards the tail end, but for time's sake, I'm going to do that off camera, and I'm going to clean them up off camera also, and then I will be back with talking about branding yourself. So let's move into the palette, and yeah, my phone rang and everything, so I forgot what I said we would discuss next. I went ahead and muted out my eyelid with the concealer I cleaned up my eyebrow with. Actually, the foundation I cleaned up my eyebrow with, which is Kat Von D Deep 66. And yeah, I forgot what I said we were going to talk about. Well, I'm going into the palette. I've never used this before and I have no idea what I'm going to do. But you guys know what I'm going to put in. Can you guess what I'm going to put in my crease? We're going to start with Sokoto right here. This, you guys, you ask me all the time where I got this brush from. It's from Coastal Scents years ago, and I cannot find another big brush like this for people who have a lot of eyelid space like me and need to cover a big area. But if, whoa, hold up, if I find one, I will let you guys know, because this is bomb. This brush is bae. So yeah, I'm just gonna put this all in my crease. Oh my gosh, Juvius place shadows are so pigmented. But I think so many people are so eager. Business is nothing like it used to be. You used to have to, oh my gosh, to start a business, you had to do so much. And now all you have to do is start an Instagram, start a Facebook, and boom, you're in business. But people forget about the little things that you need when you want to get business loan, PayPal loans, Square loans. First of all, let's talk about that. You need to have options. You can no longer only accept cash. I am so sorry. Credit and debit cards are the way to go now. And it's been a lot of times I've been to a business, and if they only accepted cash, I say, oh, I'll be right back. You think I'm going back? No. Like, you're inconveniencing me, making me go to an ATM machine, pay an ATM fee just to buy something from you, and all you have to do is accept debit and credit cards, and it's really easy. Square is really easy to get. PayPal Reader is really easy to get. Now, they take a percentage per transaction, but hey, and then you can just slide it into your phone, your iPad, or whatever, and take payments. And it's just as easy as 1, 2, 3. Like, why wouldn't you do that? I think that is very important. But back to, oh yeah, and then when you build a good reputation with Square, PayPal, all that, you're able to get loans, business loans, to get supplies and inventory and whatever you need for your business. So that's one thing I highly encourage people to do, is make sure you take different forms of payment, girl. Because if you say just bring me cash only, I'm like, all right, and I'm going on to the next person. So that's number one. So I always recommend business cards, which are super easy to get. You can get them from Vistaprint for dirt cheap or locally, wherever, because you're a business. So when you're out promoting yourself, you have to tell people how to get in touch with you or have something to get in. You just need business cards. That's how you promote yourself. I'm going to go over that with Jamila. It's a little bit darker, but I'm going to switch this brush. I just got through bragging on this brush, and now it's kind of scratching me. So I'm going to go with a smaller brush anyway. But yeah, you need business cards, because I was at a business event one time, and it was a lady who had a service I like, and she said that she gave me a piece of paper, girl, and started writing her number down. I was like, ma'am, where are your business cards? I mean, no shade in it at all, but I was trying to help her. Girl, you need some business cards. But that's one. You need to have a website, especially if you're like a makeup artist and stuff, because in order to get pro cards and etc., people want proof nowadays, because everybody claims they are a pro. So these companies are on our tails now. They want to see, and websites are super easy, guys. You can go through, what is it called, something we or Homestead, and pay like $20 a month and plug in your own pictures, your own prices, if you don't feel like paying somebody to do all of that. So it's really not an excuse to why you don't have a website. You need to look legit. Nobody wants to look like a bootleg business. You get what I'm saying? If you're going to do it the right way. You'll be respected more, and you'll reach a way bigger crowd. So these colors are not playing, baby. So I'm going to take that is not what they say. No, actually I'm going to take Zoya right here. And I'm going to put that as a brow bone highlight. But yeah, you have to make yourself look legit, because baby, our people are ready to talk. And I know it's more than just African Americans who watch me, but that's who I am talking about right now. It is really sad. They are ready to talk, and they are ready to tear your business down. So you want to look legit, honey. You want to reach our markets. You don't want somebody to go to your website and say, oh, she's black, I'm not working with her. Oh, she's white, I don't want to work with her. You need to be able to meet our markets. Invest in yourself. Oh my gosh, so many people want stuff for free nowadays. It does not take a lot to invest in yourself. Use your income tax check. Save a certain amount of money out of each check if you're working. Jesus, everybody wants handouts nowadays. You have to invest in yourself, or nobody else will. Like, I would never take you serious if you tell me you want to start a Lamborghini service tomorrow and you won't even put your own money in on it. I'm like, you don't even trust yourself to be great. I'm just saying. I'm intense smoke today, so I'm going to take Chad, which is this matte black, and I'm just going to smoke out my outer V with that. But yeah, if you want people to take you serious, you have to take yourself serious. Stay consistent, man. Let me tell you something. There is nothing worse than today you sell jewelry, tomorrow you sell hair, the next day you sell lashes, the next day you do makeup, the next day you're a stylist, the next day you're a hairstylist. Who you think gonna take you serious? Now, I'm not saying limit yourself, because I know a lot of people will disagree on that. I'm not saying that at all. If you can make that happen and people take you serious, or if you're really talented and all that stuff. Some people are really talented with all that, then go for it. But if you're just doing it to chase a check and you have no passion in it, then it's not going to last long. It's a lot of fly-by-night businesses. It's a lot of people who contact me to review, and I tell them, okay, after you've had your website up good 6 months, contact me again, because what'll happen is you have me driving all these sales to your website, you go out of business, and then when people need customer service, they're contacting me because I'm the one who did the review. Nah. Get yourself together and make sure that you're going to be in business, because a lot of people start businesses with like their income tax check. boom, they gone in 2-3 months. So you have to make sure that you're gonna stay in business. That's a big priority. And the way you can do that is do something that you're passionate about. Don't do something just because you're getting a check. And that's what's happening with YouTube now. Everybody see the type of sponsorships, the money, the free stuff we get off of it. So everybody feels like they can jump in front of the camera, which you can. Everybody can jump in front of the camera. But this shit is also stressful, time consuming, cost very costly. So you have to be ready for it. Alright guys, so you know I went and grabbed a milk makeup base, and this is the one in Geo. The liquid, the eye pigments. And these are just so gorgeous. And I put them on a synthetic brush because it's better to use them with your fingers. But I have nails and I just pat them in like that. Oh my gosh. These things are gorgeous. I think I'm going to start getting a little bit more artistic. All my looks have been looking the same. Well, not really, but really. Honestly, it's just really hard for me to do tutorials now. I see makeup so much because I have a lot of clients, and that sometimes I just don't want to see it or do it when I get home. But that's not fair to you guys, but girl, I be tired. So yeah, I'm just putting this base on. And that's another subject I can hit on. You can't let your business tire you out. Like, you're supposed to have fun and love what you're doing. And that's why I had to cut down my workflow, because you guys know I was doing 17, 18 clients a day. And then I wouldn't have time to do anything with my kids. Nicole, by the time I get home, I'm tired from working all day. Feet hurt, back hurt. I had to cut that down. I won't do any more than 7 to 10 clients. 10 only if it's like prom or something and I need to get that rush. But because what's good? What is the point of having all of that money if you can't even spend it? Like, you gonna be in the bed crippled, girl. And that is wear and tear on your body. But that's just for what I do. Juvius place. We need some mirrors because I keep going. Ain't a mirror, B. Okay, so I'm going to go in with Iman. That is one of my favorite clients' name. And I'm just going to start my lid with that. But yeah, I think I covered everything for the most part that you guys should know. You just have to get out and get it. A lot of people ask me how I have so many clients, and a lot of people blame that on YouTube, and that's so not true, because half of my clients that come in don't even know I have a YouTube channel. It's word of mouth. It's good customer service. Being consistent. If you have a business, don't move around so much. I don't know if you guys know, but that does not look good when every year you're in a new location. It make it seem like you can't handle your business, you can't afford your bills. It just don't look right. So try to stay, unless you're blessed and you're moving on up type situation. Stop trying to compete, going out getting these big shops and stuff, and then next week you're out of them because you couldn't afford it. Baby, let me tell you something. I'm going to be in a suite until I retire, because I don't want the hassle of my own shop and getting stuff fixed. And then that allows me to travel and stuff a lot, because I don't have a lot of overhead. I just pay my little rent at the shop and boom, I'm in Vegas next week. Okay? Alright, you guys, that's what we have so far. I'm going to blend a little bit more up here, but I always go back off camera after I go back and look at it sometimes and see what I need to blend. So yeah, I hope you guys got some pretty good advice from the business aspect. You just have to have your P's and Q's in orders, because you don't want to start a business today and be out of business tomorrow. Get your stuff in order. Have your real stuff, your licenses and stuff like that. So let's go on with Wallaby. Right here, it's like a yellow gold. It's like very popping, and I feel like it'll look a little, oh my gosh, this stuff is so good. It like melts into your brush, melts into your hand. And I'm just gonna, oh, do y'all see that? Oh my gosh. Juvius place say you gonna get this pigment. Oh, oh, shadow gasm. Oh my gosh. Yes, boy. Yes, boy. You guys know how with a lot of shadows you have to wet your brush form the foil. Baby, you don't even have to wet your brush with these. Like, hello. They're like, I'm gonna fall on my own. I don't need no help. Oh, look at that. Oh! We're gonna take the black liner, and on the opposite side of that same brush I did my eyebrows with, there's a liner brush, and I'm gonna put that in my waterline. Of course, with that same liner, we're gonna do the top. We be turned up. We gonna wing it out. Oh, this a little thick, honey. So I'm gonna take my same brush I cleaned my brows up with, and concealer, and clean this wing up. Benefits, they're real to the top, and then I'm gonna go find me some cute lashes. Someone just sent me some, and so I think I am gonna try those out. Okay guys, so the name of the company is The Lash Firm. I will make sure I put all of the information below. thelashfirm.com. All of the lashes are between $5.99 and $7.99. And look at these, they are gorgeous. Oh. And this is the pair in Rain. My Estee Lauder Double Wear Per Use. Right here you're gonna see me take my Kat Von D foundation. You guys know I use that to highlight sometimes. It's like crazy dark. Okay. And that's what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna do that off camera. I just put this everywhere I highlight. Asha Buttercup powder and set everywhere I highlighted. I do all this in every tutorial, so I'll be right back. So right here I'm just going back in with Chad and smoking out, and I am gonna have to reapply my lashes because they're a little bit too long, so they're sticking my inner corner. But believe it or not guys, I'm not gonna wear the blush you think I'm gonna wear. I'm actually gonna take one of these eyeshadows. I can do that because they're mine, Jamila, and very lightly tap in it because these are extremely pigmented, and I'm gonna wear that as a blush today. Come through, Jamila. And since I've been using it this whole tutorial, I'm gonna go in with the Lorac Tantalizing Bronzer and highlight. Oh my gosh. We're just gonna lock all this in place with the Smashbox water. Girl, let me not get my closure though. I mean my hair. I honestly didn't know which way to go with these, but these Kevyn Aucoin Molten Lip colors, this is the one in Carbon, or Gorgeous. So let me show them some love. Oh my God. Alright guys, so here's our final look. I think I like it. I think I like it a lot, girl. So, we stuck right here. That's our hair. Okay. Super simple style. Makeup. I will make sure I leave the link to this hair company below, you guys. It is awesome. Oh my gosh, it is like freaking awesome, okay? I will leave the link below along with everything else that I used, and chime in on the discussion below. Let me hear your thoughts. If you have any questions, leave them below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video for more videos like this, and I'll catch you all in my next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.